Isaac Marcus is a 32-year-old UFC superfan. He was born with Down syndrome, but that hasn't stopped him from training with one of his idols, Diego Sanchez. Jared Chester has his story.
He came to just come and check out the gym, and I told him, I was like, "You like MMA?" He said, "I love fighting." And then I said, "All right, well, are you here to just watch or do you want to train?" And he said, "I want to train." So I said, "All right, let's do this."
Hit it. There you go.
Isaac Marquez, or as fighters know him, the Shermanator, is fulfilling a dream at Jackson Wink Academy.
There's the Shermanator.
He's a die-hard UFC fan and has been training with Diego Sanchez now for more than 3 months.
Diego, you're my fan. My para.
And the Shermanator is loving every minute of it. He has lost nearly 25 pounds since starting his training, and his confidence is sky high.
He's excited, we're excited, and I'm very blessed to be the one that opened the door for Isaac, because he's just another fighter just like me.
Just walking through these doors and training was a dream come true for Isaac, but Diego Sanchez decided to take that dream a step further by getting the Shermanator in the octagon.
Big fight.
He believes it with all his heart, so I'm going to make it happen. You know, he'll be facing me, so you know, I'll be his opponent, and we're gonna have a championship fight.
Diego hopes to have the fight in the next couple of months, because if anyone deserves a title, it's the Shermanator.
Isaac lost his mother to dementia, and if you ever talk to Isaac, you'll ask him about his tattoo. He's doing it all for his mom, and he's gonna win the championship for his mom. So that's the kind of heart that this kid has.
Diego hopes this opens the door to more of the Down syndrome community getting involved with martial arts, because it seems to be working with the Shermanator. Jared Chester, News 13 Sports, Albuquerque.
I got an email in I think October. I saw it and I was like, this is a good opportunity to put my name on the map, and hopefully I can play my best and against the best.
Standout left-handed pitcher Ricky Apodaca is a senior at Sandia with a solid curve, slider, and a fastball that touches the low 90s.
If I'm on the mound, I can just take over myself. If we need that one strikeout to get it done, I know I can get it done.
A confident kid, Ricky is also humbled by this opportunity, as the Dream Series is more than just baseball. It coincides with Martin Luther King Jr. Day, looking to diversify the sport.
I'm representing New Mexico, also for a great man who did something great for this country with the political change and just fighting for rights for blacks, and it's great.
Ricky's ability on the mound obviously got him into this MLB Dream Series, but his talents as a two-way player is also getting him recognition.
To be picked by a perfect game on a roster with kids around the world that play at top levels, and to be put on it, it really means a lot.
As a junior, Ricky held a batting average right around 500, and recently he showed his ability at the Perfect Game USA Showcase in Florida. Today it was released that Ricky is one of the top high school prospects in the country.
Ricky's the best two-way player in the state, and his hard work is paying off. He's going to have a great season, and hopefully hear his name called in the Major League Baseball draft in June.
The draft is a ways out, but the big question for now, what does he like better, pitching or hitting?
That's a hard question, because it's always nice to make a guy look silly on the plate, but it's also nice to look at the pitcher and go, look, I just hit a double off you. I'm sorry.
Jared Chester, News 13 Sports, Albuquerque.
We're all fighters. I'm not talking punch each other in the face. We've all had to fight through something in our entire lives to make a living, stay out of behind bars. You know, everyone is from Albuquerque, willing to represent it, and we have so many tough people that are just waiting to rise to the occasion.
Good job today.
The Wild Bunch consists of 18 professional fighters, ranging from Invicta, Bellator, and of course the UFC. Fit looks to cap this team at 24, with only the elite making the bunch.
The slots that we have available, we're going to make them available to New Mexico athletes first, because this is where we live. We wanted to do New Mexico proud. What we really require is that they can follow that code of conduct, they can follow a training schedule. You can't be a part-time fighter out of the Wild Bunch.
Welterweight Tim Means is coming off a big UFC victory, and his wife Brenda Gonzalez just won the Sugar Creek Showdown women's title in November. Definitely an active bunch, but also a band of brothers.
You're here consistently, you're helping each other out. When your fight's done, you got another teammate that's stepping up, and you have to be here to help that person.
That's the foundation of this team. And when Fit coined the Wild Bunch a year ago, there was only one man who best represented that mentality.
They asked me if I wanted the title and wanted the responsibility to be the team captain and carry that on my shoulders, and I'm more than proud to say that I'm Fit and HB product and I'm a Team Wild Bunch member.
You know, he's a perfect example of what you can do when you put your mind to it. It's a testament what you can do to straighten your life out through fighting.
This team is definitely on the rise, with more and more UFC deals and up-and-comers making noise. The newest member of the bunch, Adrian Cruz, sees this team's potential.
Every day I come in, I'm getting to roll with some of the best guys in the nation and in the world. I think it's the perfect storm, and it's going to be nothing but good things for Fit.
We're proud of who we are, and we want to shine by being hard-nosed, aggressive fighters, and I think that's from the gym over there to this gym. That's the way we're bred here in New Mexico.
It's been more than 8 months since the Pitbull has been in the ring, but coming off of a TKO victory, Torres has momentum coming into his main event bout on March 17th.
I was in camp with Danny Garcia, helping him get ready for Brandon Rio, so sparring with the ex-world champion is definitely uplifting, and I'm carrying in that momentum.
Training in his home gym, Torres is balancing out family life, his career, but is staying focused on training for his fight with Morris Rodriguez at Route 66 Casino.
This one in particular is kind of special because the last time I fought there, I was on the undercard for Holly Holm. So I think it's pretty cool to show, these up-and-coming young fighters that if you keep working hard, you'll go from the curtain raisers to then eventually headlining it.
Josh Torres definitely stays busy as he is a family man with a wife and 2 kids. He does all that while also training for his main event bout. But Torres also cuts hair full-time here at Jake's Barbershop, and the now 28-year-old has another profession to add under his belt. Music.
I'm way up, way up, way up. Oh, glory to the Savior.
Actually, I've been into music for many years. Been writing poetry since I was in 2nd grade,
Way up, the God we serve is greater.
But I just recently released a music video, Christian rap, and I just want to spread a good message to the youth, I feel like I could reach a pretty broad audience in boxing, but if I can reach out to an even bigger crowd, then that's what I'm trying to do.
Torres is definitely more focused on his career in boxing and is doing his music more as a hobby, but you never know.
I'm used to people throwing punches at me, so I don't know how I would react just standing there performing a song, but you never know what God has planned.
Jared Chester, News 13 Sports, Albuquerque.
Welcome to sports. Every year since 2009, ESPN the magazine has had its body issue, which features athletes photographed nude or semi-nude, and this year's issue has a local MMA fighter on the cover, Michelle Watterson.
I still feel that it's unreal. I don't know, it's weird, like it hasn't hit me yet that I made the cover of ESPN body issue. I was blown away. It really does embody everything that I am, and they did it in such a professional manner and really highlighted all the muscular features of me as a fighter, of me as a mother, of me as a woman, as a martial artist. It embodies all of that, and I love it.
Watterson's kicking cover will be one of the magazine's cover photos for its upcoming release. The photo shoot was just weeks after April lost to Rose Namajunas in a not-so-warm Farmington, New Mexico.
And as we're driving out there, it starts to snow. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be crazy, and I hate the cold anyway. They're getting me ready, and we're just like, we have one day to shoot this, so it's like now or never.
Eyes still swollen from her fight, Watterson took the photos and didn't find out until last week that she had made the cover. It took a lot of courage to pose nude, but as a mother and a fighter, she wanted a message to be heard.
I think it's important to send out positive body image to the world, and for people to look at the human body and nudity in a different way other than sexual. The human body is an amazing machine, and you can basically get it to do whatever you want it to do.
Watterson says she couldn't have done this without her family support system of her husband and daughter. The ESPN body issue will hit newsstands on July 8th.
It's unlike anything else. It's, you black out the first few times. You don't remember anything. And then once you start doing it over and over, you'll be able to feel what the animal's doing, and it's almost like conquering a beast.
Bull riding is definitely not for the faint of heart.
I say every time, this is stupid, I don't want to do this, and then I just do it over and over.
That pretty much sums up bull riding right there. And triple threat feed owner Jared Martinez loves the family, camaraderie, and overall culture of this sport. That is why he started this local bull riding series, to get the sport back to its popularity of old.
I wanted to get everybody back together. The bull riding around the state really kind of died down. There wasn't a whole lot of riders anymore. Easier for riders to get to them and for everybody to hang out again. That's what we really wanted to do.
And that's what he has done, as the Triple Threat just wrapped up their 4th event of a 6-event series. And with each event, more and more bull riders are coming out, making this sport more popular here in Albuquerque.
I'm hoping to do a lot of series, not just this one. I want to be able to have, a winter series, a summer series, fall series.
Bull riding is definitely a dangerous sport. But it's not just a sport, it's a cowboy lifestyle.
You know, you drive everywhere, your trucks are breaking down, you have barely enough money, and sometimes you have to borrow money to get on another bull. And you just keep doing it.
So a lot of people think the bull riding lifestyle is a little crazy, going town to town, rodeo to rodeo, putting their life on the line. Put here, right?
Yeah, let them know you're coming. That's all you're doing.
But they do it because the thrill is second to none.
That adrenaline rush leading up to it, I think, is mainly what hooks guys to it, because this sport's very addicting.
Woo! That was better.
You can't control what the bull's going to do, but you can control how you're going to counter-react and make the moves to do your job. It's hard to explain that adrenaline rush that you get. It really is.
Bull riding. Get it going.